Hello, it's still Michael Kahn here. We just continue from the last slide. We talked earlier about some interesting facts about drones, about male honeybees. And there is another interesting fact. Honeybees do not have a sting. Again, as we mentioned, the only task is to mate. So honeybees cannot protect, they don't have sting. On the other way, queens can sting as many times as they want. Unlike honeybee workers that can sting only once. If a honeybee uses its sting, it dies shortly after. So there are some differences among the different castes, the three castes in the beehive, the queen, the workers and the drones.
ल हामीसँग भएको के अन्य थोरै स्लाइडहरू छ यो सम्बन्धी के अरे मौरी पालन सम्बन्धी यसको बारेमा हामी भन्न गइरहेका छौँ। म माइकल काम हो र मैले अघि हामीले पढाए जस्तै यसको धेरै इन्ट्रेस्टिङ फ्याक्टको बारेमा पनि पढाइयो। त्यो कारणले गर्दाखेरि यहाँ एउटा क्वेसन सोधेको छ, डु हनी बी ड्रोन स्टिङ, के यसले हनीबीहरूले टोक्छ त? अनलाइक वर्कर एन्ड ड्रोन क्यान नट स्टिङ भनेर लेखेको छ। त्यो कारणले गर्दाखेरि हनीबी जस्तो हरूले टोक्छ, तर टोकिसकेपछि एकचोटि जब टोक्छ त्यस पछाडि मर्छ भन्ने कुरा देखाउँछ।
We'll talk now a little bit about the geometry, the architecture of the honeycomb. As one can see, the cells are very unique, very typical. They have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cells. You can see some cells there is an egg. In other cells are more developed larvae that soon will become a pupa and an adult will come out of it. Another interesting fact about the cells that they are angled up about 13 degrees from horizontal, about 13 degrees, so to prevent the honey from dripping out. There are several researchers who worked on both the geometry, the spatial geometry, and the spatial behavior. If one is interested about the geometry, there is a very nice presentation by Ted. Why do honeybees love hexagons? The question is good because the cells could be round or cubical. Why hexagons? Okay, if you are interested in these question, please get into this side.
ओके, यसमा हनीकम्ब जियोमेट्रीको बारेमा केही कुराहरू बताउँदै हुनुहुन्छ। त्यसमा भनेको छ कि किन चाहिने के अरे हनीबीको चाहिने जो हनीकम्ब छ, यो हनीकम्ब भनेको माथिको त्यो के अरे कम्बहरू छ, किन यो जो हेक्सागन छ वा 6वटा उसमा किन बाँडिएको छ, किन चाहिने यो राउन्ड छैन भन्ने कुरामा यसको आर्किटेक्टको बारेमा कुरा गर्दै हुनुहुन्छ। त्यसमा मेन कुरो के हो भन्दाखेरि जब उसले के अरे त्यो होरिजेन्टल रूपमा चाहिँ त्यो हेक्सागन रहन्छ, त्यस पछाडि उसले त्यो मह त्यहाँबाट चुइनको लागि वा बाहिर ग्राउट हुनको लागि बचाउँछ। त्यो यसको एउटा फ्याक्ट हो। त्यो कारणले गर्दाखेरि यदि तपाईँहरूलाई त्यो प्रश्नको व्हाइ डु हनी बी लभ हेक्सागन भन्ने बारेमा जान्न चाहनुहुन्छ भने त्यहाँको भिडियो पनि लिङ्क गरेर हेर्नुहोला।
In short, this solution is actually the optimal physical solution to save on material. If it would be round, there would be some unused space in between each two cells, and in that case they'll have to waste material to protect it. Then comes the question, how could they build such an accurate hexagons within the beehive? And the solution came from the honeybee workers. The dimensions are actually so that one worker can fit into the cell. So the workers are using their own dimensions. But one can say, well, although they look similar, but there are differences among the different honey bee workers, and in fact, the differences amount to about 8 to 10%, and if you look carefully within each honeycomb, you will see that in fact some of the cells will not be hexagonal, but maybe out of five-sided. So there are some correction. It's not always so perfect. So that's about the geometry.
हनीकम्बको जियोमेट्रीलाई को बारेमा कुरा गर्ने हो भने त्यो बीचको त्यो चाकाहरू भनौँ न त्यो कसरी 5वटा साइड 6वटा साइड पर म्याक्सिमम 6वटा साइड र कति 5वटा साइडतिर भइरहेको हुन्छ त्यो कारणले गर्दाखेरि यसको आफ्नै महत्त्वपूर्ण छ त्यो कारणले गर्दा यो हनीकम्ब यसलाई जियोमेट्री भनिन्छ
Another famous researcher, Karl von Frisch, an Austrian guy, is the one who started to learn the architecture, the geometry, and the social life of honeybees. One of his publications is Animal Architecture in 1974. One of the things that Karl von Frisch discovered that the bees have a special sort of communication to allow the other bees the knowledge of where are the good food resources and how to reach them. Once the honeybee gets back from the field with honey, the honeybee presents sort of a dance that looks like the letter 8. This is called the waggle dance. The waggle dance of the honeybee. This is a very typical dance, but it incorporates many important signals for the other workers. The other workers, or at least some workers, circle the performer, and from the dance they can get the direction where it came from and whether there is good honey, a good source for food, and in fact the exact length, the exact distance to that source of food. If you want more details, I would suggest to follow this about 7.5 minutes YouTube movie following this link.
कार्ल भोन फेन्सिस 1974 मा एनिमल आर्किटेक्चर भन्ने बुक लेखेको छ त्यसमा पनि विभिन्न किसिमको चाहिने हनीकम्ब र जियोमेट्री अनि त्यसदेखि लिएर वाग्ले डान्स अफ द हनी बी भनेर त्यसको बारेमा देख्न सकिनेछ यदि तपाईहरुलाई त्यो सम्बन्धी जान्नु छ भने त्यहाँ लिंकमा गएर हेर्नु होला